That was Mark Nessler with a little bit of Doing What's Right. You're listening to Lone Star Internet Radio. Good morning, Montgomery County. It's 8:19. We're running a little late today, thanks to me and being always late. But you're listening to Mornings with Lone Star. I got a lot of good stuff going on today. We got the Mark and Cindy show at 10 o'clock. You got me till then. And we're going to have some special guests today. And we're going to start the morning out right about weight loss control, of course, on Monday mornings. Everyone wants to talk about that on Monday mornings because I felt really bad. I'm sitting here walking in with homemade eclairs from last night. And I got the folks from Dr. Richardson's, or Larry Richardson's Doctor's Weight Control Center in the studio to talk about some really cool new ways and technology about weight loss and especially recovering from the weight loss. Because, you know, when you lose all that weight, everyone knows what happens is, especially if you're, I guess, what's the proper way, ladies, to say overweight? Is that the right way to say it?
That's about right.
That's about right? Okay, so good. I'm walking on eggshells today. I'm with Sarah and Traci.
Good
yeah,
morning.
you can say good morning. Yeah,
Good morning.
Welcome to Lone Star, and we're gonna have some fun this morning because y'all were telling me about the cool stuff you guys do when it comes to not just the weight loss but also the after, because that's like the next thing. The next step is cleaning up from losing all that weight because of the extra skin, and then also the body has to react, and some people want to speed that up because that's understandable. Would you say the first question I have to ask is, out of all the patients y'all seen, what was the most drastic case? If y'all could tell me.
There is numerous patients. I mean, we have over 35,000 success stories in the last 25 years plus. So I know recently there was a Houston police officer that we just adore, and she has went from being completely overweight to being beautiful. I mean, wears a bikini, fully muscled up. I mean, she looks great. So, I mean, that's one of my favorite stories because she comes in proud and shows her pictures to us and is now on our maintenance program to maintain the weight loss.
No, with the maintenance program, it kind of confuses me too, because does that include eating right and all that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. At our office, we promote not just any fad diet out there. You know, we promote getting back to the basics, really learning how to eat right and to maintain the weight loss by, you know, you lower your calories to eat right, to lose the weight, but afterwards we help you maintain the weight loss by getting you to the right amount of calories that you need to eat to maintain the weight loss after you've lost it.
Because everyone's different. And
Yes.
that's the first thing you learn.
It is. We personalize everything towards each individual patient.
Which is, I mean, that's the best way to get results, right? And y'all even have a machine, y'all are telling me, that gets the details of every individual, right?
Right. We have the 3D body scanner.
3D body scanner. So does that require me to get naked?
No, you don't have to get naked.
Not completely naked, but down to your bottoms.
Because I know a lot of people have some self-image problems, and I know that will create some, let's say, anxiety. And
It does. I mean, every patient that starts off with us is nervous, but we get them, once we get their weight down and we're helping them lose the weight, their confidence just goes through the roof. Mm-hmm. So they generally are excited because they're used to us. We've been helping them with their weight loss since day one, and then now we have the new lasers. And
the new lasers.
Yes.
That's very general. Come on, tell me a little bit more about that.
the
new laser. Oh, y'all don't have to give me like detailed names, but what do these lasers do?
We have
the Verjus laser.
They do have names. Oh, okay,
yes.
cool.
It's called the Verjus, and we're the first doctor's office in the state of Texas to receive this new green light laser. And we're excited to introduce it and to open our Medi Spa. So we are trying to target all of our patients' needs. I mean, we get their weight down, we help them with their weight, but now we can help them with their skin elasticity and to shrink down the targeted areas they want.
Right. We're trying to go for a whole body approach. So we're helping lose the weight. They're feeling better. Now we want to make sure that they look great as well with their skin. We want to make sure that they're taking care of their outside of their body as well as the inside.
Because it's a step process. A lot of people don't realize it until they actually get to the next step and like, oh, what do I do now? And it sounds like you guys do like a complete package.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. So just real quick, we're going to take a quick break, but I want to let people know, where is the Weight Control Center located?
We are at Rayford and 45. and we're right there behind the Academy off of Oakhurst and Pitkin Street.
Okay. That's easy to know. That's the Weight Control Center. I'm sitting here with Traci and Sarah of Dr. Larry Richardson's Doctor's Weight Control Center. I'm saying this right. You gotta let me know.
Yes.
Dr. Richardson.
Is that on the billboard? Was that what people would see? They would see Dr. Larry Richardson.
They would see Doctor's Weight Control Center.
Doctor's Weight Control Center. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, ladies, and when we get back, I want to talk a little bit more about what the ideal client would be or patient, because there's so many, like I said, there's steps. So I don't imagine you have to have the very beginning step. You can be in the middle of your weight loss and still go to you guys, and especially say they lost all the weight on their own. I imagine they can still come to you to make yourself look beautiful. So we're going to talk about that when we get back on Mornings with Lone Star. Here's a little bit of Turnpike Troubadours for you guys. We'll be right back with some Morgan Street.
Hello, I'm Mark Hader.
And this is Cindy Cochran inviting you to join us on the Cindy and Mark Show each weekday morning from 10 to 11 here on Lone Star Internet Radio.
Super, Cindy, but I believe it's the Mark and Cindy Show.
Huh? Yes, it is, Mark. And it's broadcast live on Lone Star Internet Radio here in beautiful downtown Conroe. Oh, the exciting things we'll talk about, the interesting guests you'll get to meet, the wonderful gifts we'll give away, and the tons
Wait. Gifts? There are no gifts. I'm not giving away anything. Why do you get to decide on what we do? It's Mark and Cindy, remember?
Oh, yeah? Well, so ladies and gentlemen, tune in and we'll all find out who gets to decide stuff. Weekday mornings at 10 here on Lone Star Internet Radio. How was that?
It could have been worse. You could have sung your part.
Oh, yeah, wait. It's the Mark and Cindy Show. The Mark and Cindy Show. The Mark and Cindy Show. The Mark and Cindy Show.
Do you ever wonder what's going on in the business community? Are you looking for ways to get plugged in? Cassandra Roshan here, Director of Membership Development with the Greater Conroe, Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce, and I would like to invite you to tune in to Chamber Chat. Tune in the first Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. so you will be in the know for all Chamber happenings for the month. Each month, the Chamber offers 2 free lunch and learn sessions, a networking breakfast, business after hours, membership luncheon, as well as many other special events throughout the year. I will give you a rundown of all programs and events for the month, as well as interview our speakers and hosts of these events. So grab a cup of coffee and tune in to Chamber Chat the first Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. Chat with you then.
Turnpike Troubadours with Morgan Street. You're listening to Mornings with Lone Star. I'm still hanging out here with Sarah and Traci of the Doctor's Weight Control Center over on Rayford Sawdust Road right there, south of Lone Star Internet Radio Studios. You know what they do over there is non-surgical. I didn't realize that, and I think that's pretty interesting. If the ladies could tell me some techniques, you guys, because if it's non-surgical weight loss, then besides eating right and exercising, what else is there?
Well, we really focus on nutrition and teaching people how to get back to basics and really how to eat again. He's got a whole seminar that we provide each patient at the end of their visit that really gets into how to count calories, how to track calories. He also uses appetite suppressants in certain cases when patients really need some extra help. So majority of our patients will start off on that, but as they get going, they don't need them as much.
Okay, and then, yes.
And we also, along with that, we're offering a couple other services that's going to help with fat reduction and cellulite. So it will help with inches as well as they're losing their weight with the program. The lasers that we have will help reduce that too.
That sounds so futuristic. Lasers.
Laser beams.
It really helps. There's even patients that, if you lose your weight on your own and you don't need our weight loss side, we can help you get the inches off after you've lost the weight on your own as well. So it's for everybody. Everybody has a targeted area. The moms who've had the babies, the people who've had surgeries and they're not quite mobile yet. I mean, this really will help for all areas of women, men. I mean, it focuses on everybody.
Mm-hmm. Even if you have a big event, like,
yes,
a wedding, if you're ready to get into that wedding dress.
Or you just had a baby and you're 6 weeks out and you're released, we can get you back to square one.
Now, say like we said, there's different areas or different times you can actually come in to the center. What's the best way of getting information for, like, say, our audience wanted to know more? Do they just need to come to the location, or
You can either call our office. We have a fully trained office staff that can answer all of your questions on the phone. In addition, we have you can go to the website www.drrichardson.com.
that's DRRICHARD, like me, Richard, SON.com, drrichardson.com. Okay, so I would say me. I am clearly not overweight, but what kind of things could you do for people who are, say, are underweight, who can't keep weight on?
Well, we also have a nutritional counseling program, so we can target patients. We've developed a new app that you can download. It's not quite available yet, but it will be available. You can download it to your cell phone, your iPad, your Android, whatever application you have, and we can coach you through whatever program you need. If you need weight loss or weight gain, we can provide you with a full menu plan. And it goes right to your phone, right into your application. You're able to you get the shopping list, the how-to of everything to prepare all these meals.
Because I would say you guys are not just a service center, you're all more of like the hand-in-hand kind of thing. You guys are there every step of the way.
We are.
Absolutely.
And especially for guidance and then also for suggestions in the end, because, when you reach your goals, y'all are still there. And you have, you said earlier in the program that you are like a maintenance program.
We do offer a maintenance program after you've gotten to your goal.
And then you have, is it the Medi Spa? So then that's the next step after the weight loss, is you try to get into the Medi Spa, which includes a laser. Is that what it is?
We do have some of the lasers. We also offer other services like microcurrent, which is basically, it helps with re-educate your muscles, especially in the face. So it helps with elasticity. It tightens, brightens. So we're there to help with the skin, especially after losing that amount of weight, a lot. So you have lost in elasticity and collagen production. So we're going to try and get you back on track with your skin looking great as well.
How long does that take?
It depends on, it's case by case, but we're going to do everything we can to reach the goals that we need to for the clients to feel good again.
And the lasers and the microcurrent, everything that we do is non-invasive, non-surgical. There's no incisions, no downtime, nothing. So you come in, we beautify you, and you go back to work. And they classify it as the lunchtime facelift.
Yeah.
I believe that. So then you'll have that camera. Like, so for example, I come in, you do the 3D body scan, and that kind of gives you the patient a visual of what it's going to take. And I think that's important too, especially psychologically. People are like, they don't really know how to control their weight, and they need to lose the weight or gain the weight. And this gives them something to shoot for and to look at their bodies, what it potentially would look like.
Yep, with the 3D body scanner, we're able to put you in the scanner. We're able to reproduce a 3D model of your body onto the computer screen and be able to show you. We do it before, we'll do it after. So we'll be able to show you what you look like on the scanner, on the screen, on the computer at the beginning, and then we're going to be able to follow you through and be able to show you a whole model from beginning to end of how much you lost, where you lost it, and your shape. So.
And also areas where we need to work a little harder on. So if we're noticing, the lower abdomen, we're not seeing a lot of progress there, we know we need to focus there a little bit more. So
what about making me like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Can y'all do that?
Unfortunately, we cannot build the muscles for you.
But I meant with the program, not actually. I don't want to.
Yeah, the computer program is a lot like a lot of people can relate it to Xbox Connect. There's one camera on that, but this one has 16 cameras. We're able to reproduce 360-degree model of your body. So we have two machines, and one is different than the other, but essentially they do the same thing.
It sounds like y'all have the whole package. It really does. What don't y'all have that y'all want to have in the future?
I know. Dr. Richardson is just really trying to keep everything focused on non-surgical. So where we're at now is great.
Because I think with weight loss, that's like, I don't know how long it's been going on. There's so many different programs, so many gimmicks, so many things going on with people, And it sounds like you guys get down to the basics.
We get down to the
and then y'all
basics.
keep it consistent, because that's really, consistency is key with weight loss. And especially everybody's different and how we absorb the foods we eat, and then especially our exercise habits. And do you guys have like a gym or anything like that, or what do y'all?
We don't. We have some area gyms that we recommend for people, but some of our patients, a lot of our patients come from far away, so they're not all local to us. If they are local to us, we know area gyms that we can refer them to. We were doing some co-work with a couple of like Legend Sports and things like that in the past, just to get people motivated, getting them the free passes, getting them going. But because our patient population is so spread out, we have a lot of East Texas people coming in from Lufkin, Sugarland, Pearland, Katy, Austin. We have so many areas coming in. It's kind of hard to keep up with. Go to this gym in Austin, because we don't know all the gyms there. But we encourage exercise, especially with the laser. We have to encourage, getting your lymphatic system moving and getting moving.
I'm just interested in this laser now. So, I mean, this thing literally burns you?
No burn. I mean, it has 6 lower level laser beams, but it's non-invasive. No burning.
Well, because when people think of laser, they think of James Bond or something. So I'm just trying to imagine. So it's just basically light moving around your cells.
Yeah, it's a green laser. It's a cool laser, so it's not.
Not cool as in like neat. It's more cool like it
it's
feels cool.
As in non. It doesn't. It's not heat.
Yeah, a lot of people relate it to the company that made this laser. It's called the Verju. The company is called Erconia. And Erconia also makes the Zerona laser, and a lot of people are familiar with the Zerona. But this is the next best thing. This is the newest model that they make. And again, it's cool sculpting, no downtime, no pain. You don't feel anything from the laser.
Okay, the thing I'm trying to grasp my mind around and visualizing this laser, it's not hot. But then it's for areas that are just excess skin and cellulite.
We target the abdomen, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, the back fat, the hips, the thighs, the buttocks, all those areas. This machine is meant for the midsection here. So you do 15 minutes on one side, 15 minutes on the other. And
it's basically just this, the laser beams kind of just spiral in a circular pattern. And so as they're doing that, you just lay there.
And there's 6, you just lay down, and there's 6 laser beams that project down onto your body. And we position them to the areas, so that it covers the most area on your body. And you don't feel anything. You'll just hear the little vibration of it rotating, but that's it. You could sit there and play on your cell phone. You can read your tablet. You can...
Well, it's the lunchtime facelift.
It is.
So that's amazing. So you see results from something you don't feel, and it's a cool laser.
And it's quite quick, the results.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like a 6-month thing. I mean, as long as you're doing what you need to do, with the home care regimen and your own weight loss programs, the Verju can make a huge difference in
and it can
inches and cellulite.
Yeah, I think the studies say that within as minimal of 2 weeks and 6 treatments, you can have a 3 to 4 inch weight loss or inch loss on your body. So it's not guaranteed for everybody, but majority of the people respond very well to this.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, we're here sitting with Sarah and Traci of the Doctor's Weight Control Center. It's at drrichardson.com, drrichardson.com. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to know how you guys treat the patient, because I think that's also probably the most important thing when the patient comes in, especially if they're nervous the first time or they just have questions. And it sounds like you'll have to be able to answer a lot of questions and especially continue the experience over at the Doctor's Weight Control Center. So when we come back, we're going to talk with Traci and Sarah about this, and then maybe learn more about what we can do with this 16 camera image manipulator, because I think you can do some cool stuff with it. I mean, I play video games. I created characters before. Maybe we could do something like that. No, maybe. But here's some Roger Krieger for you guys. A little bit of I'm from the beer joint. You're listening to Lone Star in the Mornings.
Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas.
Tired of Waylon, Willie, and the boys? Join me, Gordon Lockhart, for Beethoven, Bach, and the Boys. Every Saturday from 8 to midnight on Lone Star Classical Music After Dark. Symphonies, concertos, and sonatas by composers such as Mozart, Tchaikovsky, and Bernstein. That's Lone Star Classical Music After Dark. Every Saturday from 8 to midnight on irlonestar.com.
Hello, I'm Bonita DeRosa, Animal Control Officer for the City of Willis. We invite you to tune in to Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 a.m. for the Willis Hour. On the first Thursday of the month, the Willis Hour will be covering upcoming events and news about the city. Join in the conversation with your city officials and other leaders in the community. On the third, we will be doing a recap of the last City Council meeting. The mission of the City of Willis is to provide high-quality services, accountability, and professional commitment to our citizens. We pledge to provide those who live, work, and visit our city an effective government that is open and responsive to the needs and values of the community. Again, we invite you to tune in on Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 for the Willis Hour.
That's a little bit of a Neil McCoy for me. I like this guy. Forever works for me. Good morning, guys. This is Lone Star in the mornings. It's 8:46. We're going to be wrapping up our little guests right now. Our two little guests. We got Sarah and Traci with Doctor's Weight Control Center. If you're looking for something to do on the computer right now, look at drrichardson.com. That's drrichardson.com to kind of see exactly what we're talking about, because this is a weight control center over there on Rayford in the Woodlands area over there south. But is it spring? Is it considered spring?
Yes.
Where you guys are? Yeah. It's over there on Rayford Sawdust Road. So one thing, like I said, I want to make sure the audience knows is the patient experience at this place. What exactly do y'all do, you'd say, different that when I come in, how's it different from any other place?
Well, we personalize each person's plan for what they're wanting. There's a lot of detail that goes into each person's visit as far as their medical history, what they're needing, what they can do, what they can't do. That way, for patients who are post-surgical and they say they had knee surgery or a knee replacement and they've put on some weight because they can't get back on their feet yet, we're able to help guide them in the right direction to lose the weight and to create the plan for them individually. So we start with a comprehensive interview with them. They meet with one of our medical assistants. All of our medical assistants are trained and tested fully on his counseling program and have all the information to teach and start their process. Then they will meet with either Dr. Richardson or one of our two PAs that we have. He kind of has himself, and then the two PAs, we have a variety of, medical staff in that sense, so that way we can cover everybody's likes and dislikes as far as, male, female. Some doctors are stronger than others, the easygoing one, the tough one, just because some patients like to be
to be yelled
a
at?
little bit of tough
not
yelled at?
tough love, no, not yelled
Do you get
at.
angry phone calls from the guy? That'd be
Oh,
cool.
no
What are
angry
you
phone
doing?
calls.
Put that cookie
Well,
down.
They
some
need a
people-
little stronger direction.
Yeah. And then we offer both sides of it. We have the softer side so that way they can get the softer, initiation and get started and feel comfortable. But, we want to guide them in the right direction. So we try to hold you to it and get you going. We want you to maintain the weight loss. We want to help you get there. If you're getting discouraged, we'll get you
Back on track.
Yeah.
Well, it certainly sounds like this is a place to do that, because like what y'all just said, and especially with the staff and what y'all have available for maybe a potential patient. So when people want to know more besides drrichardson.com, what's a good way? I imagine Facebook.
Facebook, we have a Facebook page. If you like us on Facebook, there's coupons available. And then there's also coupons available on our website to come in as a new patient to get a consult. We The consult includes the interview with us when you come in. We'll go over all your medical history. We do a body mass analysis on you, which is a machine that you stand on, and the machine measures your muscle, your fat mass, the water balance in your body, everything. That way we can really break it down for you, what's going on inside your body. And then you have a lab work, full EKG, everything to get you started on the program. Make sure that you're heart healthy and things like that to get started.
That's great. So drrichardson.com is where people should check it out immediately, and then you have coupons on Facebook, and then it's just that's the start. People just need to come in, check it out, especially just see where they are, become aware of what they need to do for their weight control, right?
Yep.
So this is Sarah and Traci. Thank you so much for coming in to Lone Star in the Mornings with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though you got yelled at outside. I apologize. Usually we're nice around here.
Thank you for having us on.
But maybe you need to get her to make the phone calls. The angry phone calls.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? But this is Sarah and Traci of Dr. Larry Richardson's Doctors Weight Control Center, non-surgical and non-invasive weight control. Right?
That's right.
That's great.
Right.
So thank you so much. Coming up next on Mornings with Lone Star, we got the folks from Stage Right. They got the last weekend for Driving Miss Daisy going on next door. Do you guys like plays?
I love plays.
They're doing Driving Miss Daisy next door.
Oh, I'll have to bring Harley.
I have to bring Riley.
Yeah, there you go. You ever heard of Driving Miss Daisy? Yeah. So it's I think I want to find out more about it. I think it's just a 3-person cast.
Oh, wow.
I think so. I probably am completely wrong, but we're gonna find out coming next on Lone Star in the Mornings, right? So we're gonna play some songs. Here's a little bit of Gary P. Nunn for you guys. Under Your Hat. You're listening to Lone Star in the Mornings.
Hey everyone, this is Tina, your host from Retro Saturdays. I wanted to invite you to visit the Lone Star Studios here in downtown Conroe, Texas. We're all volunteers here, and we need your help in serving the Montgomery County area. Radio media is a fun field to be in. Lone Star Internet Radio serves Montgomery County with news, current events, local programming, and of course, music. If you are interested in volunteering and sharing your talents in media, go to irlonestar.com and let us hear from you. Lone Star Internet Radio, serving Montgomery County from the heart of downtown Conroe.